And we're alive.
Oh, Jesus. Hi, this is Two Blank Girls.
I'm Jenna.
And I'm Annitsa.
Welcome back.
This is like the third time we are trying this intro. Because
you guys are getting like round 2, round 3.
Wow. We were talking about how we don't know what's going on. And obviously we screwed up.
Yeah.
And
but the
here.
holidays are here. Our minds are fucking mush. And I hope you enjoy this.
Yeah. Guys, on the eve of November 27th, we're 2 weak girls.
Okay.
What is happening? Let's do some business. Let's just get while she farts with her mouth.
Yeah. Instagram.
Facebook.
Twitter.
Oh yeah. I feel
Yeah,
like we always forget about Twitter. Well, Twitter's fucking it's just
dumb.
Basically a cast off of our Instagram.
Yeah. And then but most importantly, our website.
twoblankgirls.com.
And our Patreon page where you can be a part of this whole fucking shit show.
You can watch all
How
of the
stupid.
outtakes and all of the fucked up shit that happens when we're recording, because you just get to watch the record, you guys. And
Live.
you get a t-shirt.
And a t-shirt. The
I was,
holidays
like,
are
yelling at
coming.
them.
Give it to your friend if you don't like it, which you won't because it's fucking dope.
If you don't like it, then we got
Why
an
are you-
issue.
yeah, like,
why
why
are
are
you
you
even
listening to
listening?
us?
If you don't like our
Idiot.
t-shirt, then Jenna's just yelling at you, calling you an
just
idiot
idiots.
now.
No,
Stupid
but
idiots.
just be a patron, become part of this whole thing, and we love you guys, and we appreciate those who are already patrons. So
Woo, woo, woo,
thank
woo,
you.
woo.
Oh
Jesus.
I feel like those levels are a little high. Okay.
I feel very weak right now, and that's no joke. Like, it's so weird that this is the word, and right now I'm like, I can barely hold up the microphone.
Yeah, I feel weak because we just so Annitsa joined me at work today. She came so I could take her new headshots, and then I put her to work and fill in gift bags for our strike. My job, we have a huge holiday market this weekend. Everybody gets these dope gift bags.
Very exciting.
But it was a lot of work. And
I-
my back is fucked.
I'm not used to any sort of physical labor for like the last few months, so right now my arms are like jello.
Yeah,
like,
I'm tired.
Guys,
I'm physically weak.
Today's a big day though, because I am wearing a bra for the first time, like a real bra, and I feel like a real person again. And not that wearing a bra makes you a real person. Let's be real, bras are stupid, but also they're
That's why
awesome.
my tits look weird.
So
I feel like I'm not wearing the proper. Anyways,
but I feel like a normal person, and I did some help. I did some help.
You did some help.
I did some help.
God
damn
but
it.
she's having a hard time making her way back into society.
I can't do it. It's so hard. I feel so tired, and I feel, oh God.
It's been a lot. We honestly,
and we haven't eaten yet. I'm fucking hungry.
Yeah, we're fucking starving. Talk about being weak. When I don't eat, I'm out.
Let me just quickly give you the definition, because we're going to be on a couple levels here. Weak. Lacking strength, such as deficient in physical vigor, feeble, debilitated, mentally or intellectually deficient, not able to withstand temptation or persuasion.
Yeah, there's like multi-level there. That's a 3 definition
and that's
word.
just 3 that I picked. There were like 18.
Holy shit.
And I was like, okay, let me just narrow it down.
Well, those are the ones that I relate to the most.
Exactly. Exactly.
Being weak physically.
Oh, Jesus.
It's just my thing because I don't do shit. I should be doing more. Everybody should be exercising.
That is not a joke, dude. Everyone should be fucking, and you know, it's not an overrated thing to say. Like, everyone should be doing something, going for a fucking walk.
Yeah.
Every day.
And I pay for a fucking gym membership every month and I don't go. But it's like
my arm, I can't hold up this microphone. I'm serious. Like,
dude,
my arms are like super
well, yeah,
tight.
those bags were heavy.
I'm serious.
But I think about if there was a moment of think about those people in the fires. Like moments of where you have to get your shit together and help someone or save someone. I'm
but
what am I gonna do?
Yeah, but your adrenaline kicks in, right? And then you're like, I'm gonna lift this car off a baby.
I guess I am just very weak.
First of all, if you have to lift a car off a baby, your baby's probably dead already. So
just forget it. Just don't even.
If a car
just go to the next
baby.
one. Yeah, but you know what? You know where somewhere I'm not weak. My legs.
I was gonna say, you got those strong.
Girl, I got those big tree trunks,
ham hocks.
But I comes from my dance background. I feel like even though I am weak as fuck, I still have some strength in my legs. My weakest part, these not little arms. I have huge fat arms for some reason, but they are so weak. Like if I had to do a pull up, if someone put a gun to my head and was like, "Do a pull up," I couldn't do it.
You would attempt it and you would die.
Oh, I would die because I couldn't get halfway up. Always had weak arms.
Okay. I feel like it's weird. I am stronger than I think I am, because when we did a couple years ago, we did this like mud run obstacle course thing, and I think we've talked about it before, but it was fucking baller. And I was the one who came on like so reluctantly. Like Jess and Jenna were like, "We're gonna do this," and I was just like, "You guys, I'll just watch. You guys are stupid. Like I'll watch."
Yeah, and then you're the one going up the fucking thing at the end, and I couldn't do it.
Dude, I was so fucking proud of myself because I just thought I was gonna be just like whatever. Like I didn't train for this.
We didn't really train.
No.
We
and I first of all I pushed through my mental weakness of the claustrophobia thing.
Oh yeah.
Honestly,
I was more fucked mentally than anything. Yeah, I didn't finish that one thing at the end because it was just I couldn't get my fat ass up that thing, but
the wall. It's like a wall. It's like a warped. It's like
y'all. Someone had to come up and help me.
No, I got
stuck at the top of that wall.
Think about those rings. So they have like those like gymnast like rings across this pit of water, and you had to like swing yourself across. I fucking did it, y'all. That was upper body strength, like holding my whole body weight and like swinging across. Like when you do like a monkey bar as a kid.
I didn't like those rickety fucking like one board and they're like shaking and you're shaking. You're like, oh god, fuck, and then like you just like almost fall.
When I think about what we did. Now I'm sort of like I don't think I could do some of those again because
no way.
I could have broken my leg in like 2 seconds.
Well, you also know it now.
Yeah,
we didn't know what was coming.
Yeah,
knowing what's coming now, I'd be like, fuck y'all, I'm not doing that.
There's like these like 4 foot gap, like huge, giant
jumping
gaps, and you're jumping onto.
Oh, there's a couple things I didn't do.
Honestly, I was
couldn't.
like, dude, if I would have fallen, I would have broken my
fucking leg. Well, I watched Jess like rip her shin off.
Oh, that
I'm
was
like,
so
no,
bad.
dude, I'm not fucking doing that.
But long story short, guys, as we reminisce, I made it through and I fucking did the warped wall thing. Like I climbed up this like vertical wall. I ran and I jumped and I did it, and I feel like I really surprised myself at how strong I was.
Yeah.
But
I was not that strong, and that was not that surprising. But it's cool. We finished it. We did finish that matters.
And the fact that we even did it out of nowhere was like, that's good.
That's dummies.
But it's good that we just tried something.
I am,
but my body,
I'm just not where I should be physically. I know that, but I maybe pick up. What am I trying to say? What does he say when like I lack in this,
but you make up for it?
But I make up for it in other things. Personally, I think I am mentally pretty strong. Like I do put up with some shit, and I deal with some shit, and I like push, and but then what ends up happening is I crumble because I probably push too hard mentally.
Point, yeah.
And then I keep going, and then that's when I'm like, whoa, and I like break. So like I'm mentally strong, but I'm also can be very like depending on the situation.
I would say that you're strong, but also you're just extremely neurotic. So like
badly.
That kind of mixes in with it, and it's like, what? She's gonna have an anxiety attack. What's going on?
It's not great. Yeah, I've got to talk to a psychiatrist now because of my OCD. It's gotten out of control.
Well, I was just thinking about like, I'm gonna put you on blast here. No, but just because it was a scary moment for me because I'd never seen you like this before. It was when we went to the Women's March and you had like a panic attack.
Oh yeah, in the middle of the Women's March. But
because there were just so many people, you couldn't move.
I've never seen anything like it.
This was the first Women's March 2 years ago in Los Angeles. The one that was like
there was like 750,000 women. Yeah, and I was in the middle of it. You two had kind of gotten separated a little bit, and so I'm standing here with these women.
Me and our friend Sarah,
and I started like. Fucking hyperventilating and panicking. I also had this fucking wicked thick sweater on, like a dummy, because it was cold that morning. And the women around me were so amazing. I started having a full-blown like panic attack, and I had to like get down on the ground, and they were like pulling my clothes off for me, like because I was so hot, and they were like getting me water. It was pretty great. But yeah, pretty weak in that moment.
Like, I was like, what's going on? So things like that. I think in terms of your like the scope of your life, like long term, you've been extremely strong because of all the things you've been through and all the moves you've made and all the traveling you've done and all this stuff. But then I think
that's both of us. I feel like we're both pretty strong in the sense where like we go for everything. We're not weak in that sense. We don't like give up. We don't give in. We've wanted to move home a couple of times. We don't because we stick it out. you know, I think mentally we're pretty strong because we are passionate and we have things we want to do. Now, the place where we are very weak, probably mostly is food.
Oh my God.
It's absolutely food. That's my like biggest thing.
It's a huge weakness for me. It's huge, especially in the last like year. And I think, you know, it's because I've been going through things or whatever, and it is like a comfort thing for me.
Oh,
which is
100%.
So bad. But I have done that in the past though. Like I've decided like I'm going to do no sugar for 1 month and I've done it. Which I was actually surprised that I did it because
That's the same
just
thing with
love
me.
it.
Yeah, no sugar for me. I was like, this is not going to go well. But then once I got over that hump,
you get
I was
past
like,
the hump
fuck,
of a couple
this is
weeks.
Great.
Yeah. But so like I was actually strong there. However, I only decided to do that one time for 1 month. The rest of the time I'm like, I
give in.
Give in to my cravings
Mm-hmm.
all the time. I'm like, if I want it, I'm going to have it.
I'll give into it at like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I'll like be like, you know what? Fuck this. And I get up and I go, mine used to be Mountain Dew. I used to get up in the middle of the night and go get fucking Mountain Dews. I'd be like, fuck it. Like,
that's so gross.
I know. I like it.
Why Mountain Dew of all things?
I
That's
don't
like
know.
the
I used
grossest.
to be very into Mountain Dew.
I can't. I think I've
High
had
school
one
was like
once.
MTD. I was like drinking that and Doritos.
MTD.
But now it's Coke Zero. But
God, that's gross.
But yeah, I have like it's my when it comes to food and cravings,
dude.
Fuck it.
I give in. I'm so weak. I give in constantly, and you know.
And you and I together are like,
oh, bad. It's not even a question. We see each other like, what are we gonna eat?
Yeah,
like,
or
let's
like,
go get
or
food.
it's like, oh no, I'm really trying. Like,
and then you're like, fuck it.
Yeah, just forget it.
Yeah,
This
but
is
we
one
don't.
thing.
But we don't say that to each other. Like, I don't say to you, like, if you're like, hey, I'm on this thing, I don't try to pressure you.
No,
to eat
we
it.
don't. But
we don't hold each other to it sometimes.
Yeah, we don't. That's the thing. We don't hold each
I'll
other.
say to her, I'll be like, wait, aren't you doing this thing? And you're like, fuck it, it's not tonight. And I'm like, okay.
Like, because I know like either one of us will be eating something awesome. And then we're just like,
dang it.
Fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, that's always been my biggest weakness.
It's so bad. And you know what I did last night? I had a bottle of sparkling grape juice in my fridge because, of course, when it's on sale at Target, I'm like, oh, for the holidays, I should buy 2. I want one of each, red and white. And then I fucking
drink it.
And then I had the white on Thanksgiving, and then now. Last night I was just sitting in there. I'm like, what? Am I gonna wait for Christmas to drink this? I don't think so. I'll get 2 more bottles.
I was gonna say, how many more days till Christmas?
I'm gonna get 2 more. I'm gonna get another bottle for Christmas, another bottle for for New Year's. But last night I was like, you know what I said to myself? I said, people drink wine. People drink like glasses of wine at night. Like they have like a nightcap. Well, this is for me. But I have to drink the whole bottle because otherwise it gets flat.
Oh, you know what? Another weakness. That's a hard word to say.
Talk right now.
Weakness. That's a hard one. Another weakness we have is for clothes. I feel like sometimes where we're like, dude, I have no money, but I have to have this.
My weakness is online shopping.
Yeah,
big time.
Click, 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 click.
It's so easy. No, it's true. It is completely irresponsible of me to be buying anything right now because I don't have money coming in. So anything that I spend is like, I'm going to take out my savings. Like, I'm going to buy, like, Black Friday deals. Like, whatever. Like, I'm going to buy this, like, Harry Potter pair of pants that I want. Like, what is my problem? Like, yesterday, I was literally looking with Jess.
It's hard, though,
like,
when there's,
Cyber Monday.
Yeah, Cyber Mondays and Black Fridays.
I was like.
And I'm fucking kicking myself. So this outfit that I really want, the blue suit, on sale on Friday. And 30% off. And that's a lot of money because the thing. And then I forgot. Idiot. So I could have had it for cheap because we love a sale.
That's what gets me.
We have a weakness for sales.
Because it's bullshit. Because they get you to buy stuff that you wouldn't have normally purchased. It's
but you're like it's on sale.
Yeah, exactly. Because I'm like, if it's something that you've wanted for a while and you're like, oh, I'm gonna buy it now that it's on sale, great. But then I go, oh, but then there's this and this and I'm just like, oh, they're having a 30% off. Let me look. Let me see what they have.
And then
and that's what I sound like. I'm like, oh my god, what are they gonna have? I changed.
Yeah,
it's bad, dude. You want to know what I bought?
Spending money sometimes.
You want to know what I bought? You want to know what I bought? I bought skincare products. I did some Skin Iceland, the Nordic skin peel that I always get. So that's something that I use all the time. Yeah. So I bought it. And I got some money off. And I bought, this is a good deal. I got to tell you about this because I'm so excited about that. So the Body Shop, which I love because they have like vegan products, you guys. It's all organic and good for you.
Sweet.
But there's this fancy line that they have that's like some sort of ageless bullshit. I don't know what they call it. I can't remember what it's called right now. But I had $20 coupon, like $20 like towards that. And then it was like 40% off.
Oh shit.
So I got like this fancy like $40 like skincare product for $1. I was like, bitch, please. Because I was on sale for like $22, and then I had my $20 thing.
Well, dude, that's like me. I went to Old Navy the other day. I don't need anything. I just purged. I just gave up, but I had a weakness for a 40% off the whole store. So I went and I bought so many things.
Did you get sweaters? Did you buy more fucking sweaters?
2 new sweaters.
Stop.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, I've got a weakness for fucking shopping. Like in just clothes. And the thing is, I don't even look cool. I don't have like a cool, no, in the sense of like really cool people like who spend money on clothes. I spend a lot of money on clothes and I look like a dude. Like I don't like
what?
But like I feel like I'm constantly spending money, but it's not on anything cool. And then I just purge it and get rid of it. And I'm like, oh,
yeah,
that's
you give
so
it to
wasteful.
me, and then I either wear it or sell it.
It's just so wasteful. I feel terrible.
Dude,
but
I definitely have a weakness for online shopping, big time.
Yeah. What are the other definitions?
Well, it was physical or mental, like temptation or persuasion. Do you have do you feel like growing up were you susceptible to peer pressure?
Peer pressure.
Like, did you drink because your friends were drinking, or like?
One thing, I did try smoking because people were smoking. I definitely tried that. Drinking, I just drank because I was like, I kind of want to just drink. It wasn't because anybody was doing it.
I want to do this.
But smoking, for sure, it just looked cool. And I was like, kids were just doing it. So I gave in. I was like, sure. And then it lasted for literally half a day. I had like 2, and then I thought I was gonna fucking yeah. I thought I was gonna fucking die. I was like, this is the worst, and it was making me so sick. So I definitely gave into that. I gave into like, I mean,
like sex. Like
I did some
kissing,
things
like
with
dares.
boys that like probably was a little like. I definitely gave in. Like, and I was.
You maybe weren't ready, but they kind of
weren't ready, but they were kind of like very ready, and I was like, sure. And I just did things, and I was kind of look back now, I'm kind of like, not sure that was very good, but but then I was kind of into it, so I don't know. But I definitely. I mean, I started young. I was in 5th grade when I had my first like French kiss.
Ooh, Jesus.
Like tongue down my throat. Oh yeah.
But I feel like that's what they do now. Like
now. God, they're
like
in like
late.
2nd grade doing that. Yeah. I was. Now I look back and I'm like, that's nothing. I'm like,
ooh, yeah.
But yeah,
dude,
I was pretty good with peer pressure.
I was like a fucking steel trap. Nobody fucking get me to do shit. I still like don't.
You're not. Yeah, you're not one of those.
I shut shit down so quick. If I don't want to do it, I'm like, nope.
Yeah,
not gonna do it. And I like I never, guys. This is something you probably won't really believe, but I really have not been drunky. Like I've been sort of like twice maybe I've been like sort of tipsy where I'm just like, I had 1 drink and I was like, bull, I'm weird.
Yeah.
But I've never been like, I have never been flat out drunk. I've never thrown up from being like drunk. I've never smoked like a cigarette ever.
Oof.
I've never, like you guys know we've had some weed on account of the stoned episode.
A friend of mine who listens to the podcast, I just saw her the first time in forever. She's like, cannot believe how much you guys did. She was like, I'm a pretty active, pot smoker.
Yeah.
And she's like, that was an obscene amount that you guys took. And I was like, fuck yeah, I know it was. I wanted to die that night. That was horrible.
And because those brownies, you're supposed to only take just like a tiny
nibble.
bit.
And we ate half of it. And I'm like, that was not good.
As my brothers would say, we were zooted.
Oh,
real
zooted up. Yeah.
But other than I never was pressure. I never gave into pressure to do drugs of any kind, like whether it be pot or anything harder. No smoking, no drinking.
It's probably way more today. Imagine like the peer pressure, or like the peer pressure, like
you feel the social pressure.
I'm not gonna talk about certain people. But kids these days are, I feel like, pressured and give in and are to
pressure
social media to
sexy
look and put certain photos of the way they look out, and
to dress a certain way, to
show a certain amount of skin, to like show that you're with boy. I mean, it is crazy.
I think that like when I was a kid, I would see people in certain outfits and be like, oh, I kind of want to dress like that.
Totally.
But it wasn't. I don't know if it was pressure. It was more just like,
But like they have something to look at every day.
Yeah.
They have to compare themselves, and then like, you know, you just do it because like you got to one up or keep up or like. Thank God we did.
There
not
was
have
something
to do that.
for me. It was almost a bad thing where, instead of like I wasn't weak, but I was so the opposite where I wouldn't just because everybody was doing it, I'd be like, no, I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Which is so because like. It's like if I like it, why not do it?
Yeah.
Like why? Just because everyone
it's
was doing
like
it, I want it to be
stand.
the opposite. Yeah, I want it to be the opposite. Like for instance, this is one thing that sticks in my mind is I liked the Spice Girls, but I didn't admit it because everybody fucking loved. It was just like obsessed. And so I was just like secretly in my brain, like, oh, I like to listen to their songs, but I didn't want. I was like, no, man, I don't like. Everybody likes the Spice Girls. I don't like the Spice Girls. It was so stupid. Taking a stand just to take a stand. I know, so fucking stupid.
Dude. I fucking love the Spice Girls. I was like loud. I used to go get those platform shoes, and I was such a fucking idiot.
Yeah, man. I mean, that was so dumb. So, God, like, there's a way to. You got to just be authentically yourself, and if it's liking the fads, then like the fads, dude. But don't do it just because everybody's doing it.
Oh yeah, like
and don't not do it because
I'm trying
everybody's
to think
doing
of
it.
like being weak in the sense that like, yeah, like I will like being a fangirl. I'll admit, like I love Taylor Swift, and it's stupid and it's embarrassing sometimes.
What is
like,
it stupid to like
I
Taylor
love
Swift?
Garth Brooks.
No,
it's like,
you know what's stupid is that you
what?
love Twilight.
Woo,
She
girl, I was trying to watch it the other night.
But that's not being weak. That's just you liking something. If I guess it's like maybe you follow the fads sometimes.
Yeah, it's like giving in to like the garbage of like
but if you truly like
I
it,
truly
who cares?
did,
Yeah,
y'all.
man.
I was
That's a different thing.
Twilight.
Jess and I talked about that. We're
It was like
how is this even
consuming.
a thing?
It was like it was all consuming like of my life. I would go to sleep at like 4 a.m. reading the books. Like I just like, oh my God. And then I would go to sleep and I'd be so pissed that I had to go to sleep. And then I'd wake up at like 7 just so I could finish reading it. I cried when the book's in.
Trash.
I read the whole thing. I read the whole series. I read the first book like 6 times.
How I just Jess and I were like, how is this possible? How?
Because like I like to think I have pretty good taste in like music and movies and like things like that. But Twilight is that one thing.
Something passed by.
I don't know what happened.
It got by you.
I was young. I wanted Edward.
Young, in your
20s. I know it was like my mid-20s, but that like
Dude.
hot, sexy vampire. I gave in.
Well,
I succumbed to him, to
I was
Edward.
gonna say, I think when I was a kid though too, not just like mentally, I was a strong ass little twig of a kid.
Yeah.
I love we're talking about being weak and we're like, we're not weak at all.
I know.
No, I was super physically fit. Like I could do like the peg climbs on the wall. I could do the climbing the rope and the pole and like I did, presidential fitness tests. I gotta just brag right now because I have those little pins somewhere.
I sucked
where
at those.
I did more push-ups than anyone in the class. Like, but it was like, I think it was on the knees push-ups though. I don't remember.
Girl push-ups.
Girl, that's such bullshit.
I know.
But it was where you had to put like there was a ball, like a tennis ball that had to sit there, and you had to go and put your nose down to it every single time. And
I always hated
it had to be
the
on
running.
the beat because they would go bing,
Yeah.
bing, and you'd have to do it every single time. And I remember I could fucking hold up to any boy. My thing was, I think this was the thing, was that if a dude could do it, I had to do it.
Totally.
I was like, fuck off. I'm gonna get this too.
I was more trying to impress the dudes to get them to like me. That was my strategy. But yeah, in the same vein of
Dude,
like,
for me, I was like, I'm gonna beat you boys because I don't know what that fucking drive was.
yeah, but what was your weakness? What
Weakness?
were you weak in?
My weakness was, again, I think it was for food.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, because I used to like, my parents would tell me like, no, you can't have this.
You can
You
have
just wanna
whatever
eat
the
everything.
fuck you want.
You just want to eat. Well, I just
Yeah.
snuck food. I would like sneak it. I ate like the extra cupcake when I wasn't supposed to, and then didn't admit it and got my whole family in trouble.
I think I'm confusing weakness with like something else.
No, I think I just like going back and thinking about being weak. I wasn't weak until I became an adult, and now I'm weak.
That's true. As like kids, you're way stronger and you just are resilient and you
whatever
don't
you
give
want.
a fuck about
Yeah.
anything, about anybody's feelings really. And now that's where I'm weak, is that I let people run my my feelings,
Walk
my
all over
life,
you.
my thoughts. I care so much, and I'm just, instead of like taking care of myself, I have this weakness for wanting to like, but it's not a weakness, I guess, but it just like, I'm still confused about what weakness means.
Here, let me just lacking strength.
Okay, got it.
Okay, we talked
Definitely
about
got
deficient
that.
in physical vigor, so
Got
you know,
it.
feeble, debilitated. So you're just like,
I'm very feeble.
you're mentally or intellectually deficient, or
I'm dumb.
Yeah.
Is that what that means?
Okay, yeah.
I am very weak
Essentially,
in my math skills.
in your
there we
yeah,
go.
okay.
Weak in math
Yeah,
skills.
yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
Got it.
Got it.
See, the weakness in the mental state is really coming into play.
Well, and not able to withstand temptation. We got that. Or persuasion. We got that.
Easy.
We
But
understand
it's
that.
more mentally, I am weak in certain skills.
Yeah, I think I can say that too. As I get older, I
No,
feel
you're not. You're
Yeah.
like wicked smart.
Yeah.
You're like
No,
wicked smart.
I used to be. I feel like since I haven't been in school, which has been a fucking million years now, I have gotten dumber and dumber and dumber. And it's just like I feel like I haven't been using my brain the way that I should.
Well, yeah,
I have
because I use
potential
computers and phones that do it for us.
for everything. And I
So,
try.
like,
Well, so what I've been trying to do is like if I have something that I need to calculate mathematically, I try
Yeah.
to do it first without my calculator.
Yeah.
I'm like, let me try this, but then I'll get frustrated and be like, no, I
this.
can't.
well, it's also too like you remember like when you were young and we didn't have phones, you would sit around and be like, what's the name of that fucking musician? And you'd have to think.
Yeah.
And now you just
can
go
look everything
blip,
up.
blip, blip, and you just look it up. I'm like, why don't we do that anymore? Like we should force ourselves
We
to
used
be
to
like,
have
think.
No, we used to have fucking encyclopedias. You'd
Oh,
have to
yeah.
like look it up. I remember we only had like a couple like the big letters. Like we'd have
Mhm.
like A,
The vowels.
C.
Yeah.
It's like I couldn't look everything
Yeah.
up, but yeah, that was the thing. And I just feel like
My weakness
brain-
is definitely in like schooling. That was very hard for me. I like going to school is just fucking tough. It's not that I wasn't smart. I was very smart if I had applied myself, but I wanted to be a dancer. I
Mhm.
wanted to go to New York and be a dancer. So I was like, fuck school. And so like I didn't have like the greatest and that's why I think now I'm like, I'm so dumb. Cuz I didn't
Didn't get those
try.
things,
yeah,
yeah.
I didn't, you know.
Yeah, but I tried, and what do I remember? Fuck if
I
I remember
know.
anything. I mean, I honestly wish like that I live my life the way I used to in school, and I've actually tried it for like a month, where I would get up every day at the same time, have a routine, schedule it out hour by hour by hour, and
Mhm.
like do a different subject, like either do one work for an hour and then learn something for an hour, and read a book for an
Yep.
hour, do that, try to like diversify. But then I get fucking tired halfway through the day and I want to take a nap, and I'm like, "Burp, done."
I'll try doing like
TV.
apps. I like have like a French app, or
Yeah.
like I do have like apps that are
Like mind games.
mind things.
Yeah.
And yeah, that literally lasts for like a day. And then I'm like, what's is Seinfeld on?
Yeah,
And then I
yeah.
go sit in the other room.
TV has ruined my, because I used to read
Oh, I have a big weakness for TV.
constantly. I used
Oh
to
my God.
read all the time. Like as a kid, I think about myself sitting in my bedroom in the summer reading for like 5 hours straight.
Oh,
Just
God.
reading. And then I would get like, my eyes would start to hurt, so I'd get up and go outside and do something. But like now I read. I don't just like take the time. It's so rare. Well, in the middle of the day, I'll take the time to just sit there and read a book.
Yeah.
Jess will do it. I love it. I'll see her like on a day off. She'll be in the living room and in the middle of the day, and she's like reading Harry Potter for like a couple hours.
I fall asleep every time. And so like I can't get through a book. I would love to be a reader. I'd
Dude.
love to be a stronger, like, what's the word for like, I was literally about to say the word thespian. I don't even know what that means.
Thespian, an
What's-
actor.
No.
Thespian is a performer.
What's a well-rounded, educated, there's a word.
I don't know what you're thinking of
Like
right now. I can't.
I would be, if I read and learned languages, I'm like a not a renaissance, just
You just want to be learned.
learned. I would just I'd like to have a little more, because it also too, like, there are words I don't know. You listen to this podcast, there are just words that I just don't know.
Yeah, but I
I'm
can't fucking think of
dumb.
words. As I get older, not only do I feel more stupid, but I literally have lost knowledge. Like words are no longer in my brain. They're gone.
Yeah.
I'm reaching for them. I know they're somewhere there, but they're just like melted into the back of my
Yeah.
skull, and I can't fucking
I
think
just
of them.
can't, like, I can't.
My brain is weak, and I need to strengthen it. And that is not like we say that we should all be
strengthen our
exercising.
brains. Yes.
We should all be fucking exercising our brains every day too, somehow. Like doing
Well,
puzzles.
like the other night that was really fun with you, me, and Jess, where we did those like
Oh, brain teasers.
Brain
yeah,
teasers.
like word puzzles.
Yes, that
Yeah.
I think we should do more of.
Yeah.
And then Cole and I play on our TV Hangman
Yeah.
with categories, and it's really fun. And there's music, and it makes it kind of suspenseful.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh my god! And it really, like last night, I was like, you have to work. You have to like really dig in there. And granted, it was the entertainment category, so it wasn't. We tried. We straight up tried.
We did geography that one time. You, me, and Cole.
Well, me and Cole tried politicians last night, and we tried science, and it literally we got like through one, and we were like, you know what, go back to entertainment. And then we blow through it and kill it.
We did geography that one time.
Yeah.
We did like state, like what was it, monuments or capitals?
Yeah,
and,
like
all
stuff
sorts
like.
of stuff.
But I just,
Yeah.
My weak brain.
I did.
need to
I
get
played
it.
Rummikub with Jess for the first time. I'd never played it in my life,
I don't
and
know
that
what
was
that
fun.
is.
It's like a math thing.
Oh.
It's math. So with tiles, little like numbered tiles, and that was fun. And I won. So
well, and then sometimes we've had we've had things before where we'll do like remember at the theater we sat and did like math equations, like really hard like multiplication or like division and fractions and stuff. Like we should do that more.
Yeah, because if I think about it, I'm like, if I had a kid, I would not be able to help them.
Oh, never.
Anything.
That's like my mom. I think about my mom having to help us. I mean,
know, you
luckily
get so
Bo is
mad.
like an astronaut. I don't even know what I just said. What did I just say?
Astronaut.
I was trying to say astronautical, but that is not a fucking
Aeronautics.
Aeronautical
aeronautics?
engineer.
There you
That's
go.
what Bo is.
Okay.
Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. My poor weak brain.
So he
So
can help
luckily we
you.
had him, but
Well,
because
see?
my mom's like, pfft.
Well, no, my parents, it's like they couldn't help me, and I would get so mad. I'm like, why? You're an adult. Why don't you know this? Because in my head, it was like, we are learning this now. I will now know this forever.
Yeah.
But no, absolutely not.
You
But
don't
then
know
how do you
shit.
tell your kids, like, yeah, you
None of
don't
this
need to
matters.
know. Like,
Don't
you
worry
won't
about
remember
it.
it. Like, you'll know, you need to learn it now, but you'll forget in 10
Yeah.
years. Like,
And like it
fuck
won't
that.
matter and you won't ever use it again.
That sucks because I want to use it. I mean, we should be using it, but
All right. So our challenge to us is we're going to strengthen our brains.
Yeah.
We are no longer going to be weak,
feeble-minded. Well, you know what?
feeble-minded.
People can't but we don't follow the masses. We don't fucking drink the Kool-Aid and just turn into like, we're not like Trumpers and like bullshit. We think
What
on
do
our
you
own.
mean?
So
Oh,
we have our own. We don't just like, we're not we're not feeble-minded in the sense
yes.
that like
you can't brainwash
we just
us
we
or,
just
like,
hear everything and believe it. Like no
Yeah.
fucking way.
I'm very strong emotionally. No, I'm not. Like spiritually,
Oh.
very strong, not weak. I am weak emotionally sometimes. Sometimes I lose my shit. I'm weak over super hot dudes. I'm weak for fucking chocolate chip cookies.
Okay, have you been weak for men in this, like where you shouldn't be with somebody, but you were just like,
Jesus,
I gotta do it.
That's the story of up until Cole. That's like my story with men. Is being weak and fucking dumb and
Putting
dealing
up
with
all
the
their bullshit.
because one, either I thought they were super hot, Sean Napoli. It's like that kind of situation where like I was just so attracted to them that like I just dealt with it. Or like, yeah, like my second like serious boyfriend who I was with for a really long time, like I would put up with the worst things a woman could ever deal with, like as far as like just cheat, like flat out just in front of my face cheating and doing like the worst things.
Yeah.
And I was weak. I was like, I just want to be with him. And I look back now and I am just so grossed out by myself. I'm like, ew, you dummy.
There was one thing that was so uncharacteristic of me, and
you had a big weakness for someone.
I'm like, who are we talking about? There's a few of them. No, but I'm talking about this one you're not thinking about at all. It's like I dated somebody purely because I thought he was so hot. He was the hottest person I'd ever seen at that time. And he was a smoker. And I said to myself, I would never fucking date a smoker because to me that is the most disgusting thing. And I fucking sat in a car. I drove in a car with him while he smoked out the window. He smelled like, I cannot believe I dated him for like 2 months because I thought he was so fucking hot. And I just wanted to be seen on his arm.
That's where women, we can all
I can't believe I did
We can all relate. Everybody's had a weakness for some
hottie,
say it's like
the
the
bad
hottie, the bad boy, or
Yeah.
like the dude is not good,
But
but
they're
you
just
just
so
have
hot.
this like
Yeah.
you can't, doesn't matter.
You can't handle yourself.
I just
You
gotta
get
have
around
it.
them. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've had.
But purely, and it wasn't even like, he was that great in any other capacity. I'm like trying to call him out, like sex, like whatever, but like he was just super hot. And I was like,
I would be with someone who just to try it. I would be with someone just because of the way, which is terrible.
So beautiful.
Because I'm just like,
I want to know who you're. Well, what one you're thinking of? Are you thinking of Mr. H?
Yes.
Yeah.
There was one
Hunter.
guy.
I'm gonna call him out. Hunter. we both dated hunters, and they were both the worst for us.
Yeah, not
Isn't
so
that
great.
weird?
Yeah, it's weird because
Isn't
that's such
that
a
weird?
strange name, but
Yeah, and
not
they
a
were
strange
both,
name, but like it's not a super common
yeah,
one.
and they were both. Those were both our super bad
weakness. Like like where you just gave in and like you just kept coming back, even though you know it was like the worst idea, but you just and especially when you're young and
you
you're
have
like,
this weakness when like I think
when
both
you
of us love so hard.
Yeah. Oh yeah, when you fall in love with someone,
and
it's just like
that's an interesting thing to kind of think about. Like if we love so hard, is that a weakness? Because is it like we are overlooking our own well-being and just like putting so much on someone else? Like is that a weakness? Like,
well, yeah, and like to put so much of yourself into someone else, is that a weakness on our end?
Yeah, and looking at all of the things that they do to you or don't do for you, and being like, oh, like overlooking it, just being like,
because
I love you, because I see the potential in you. I see, I think that's what I do, is where I just go, I see everything that they are, and like I fall in love with the flaws, but then I just kind of like write them off, because I'm like, you are you're a genius somehow. You're a great writer. You're a great performer. You're super talented. You're an artist. You're funny. There's all these things.
Yeah,
and
but then it's like that. Yeah, does that make us weak for like putting the shit aside just for?
I think we're weak. I think we're weak when we go back.
Oh yeah.
When we go back, we're weak. I think
because it's like I mean, but everybody does it, so you can't like. It's also like you can't beat yourself up, because it's just a part of life, and it's a thing that everybody does. Like you always go back,
and you have to go through it at least once. I think like where you backslide a couple times, because you have to learn from it. Well, and sometimes, and honestly, and there's that idea that sometimes, guess what, it might work out, and you know what, it might, maybe.
When does it ever work out?
I know, right?
I'm trying to think.
How many
of
times
like,
after you've broken up with someone to go back?
Amount of times, yeah, it can't be good.
Hunter was the only person that I went back. He broke up with me 3 times, and I went back.
Yeah,
I went back.
Yeah, even that last time, I was like, bro, and I'm usually like I stay out of it, but like people need to do their own thing.
Yeah, you have to learn for yourself.
You have to do your own thing, and you can't tell someone when it's right and wrong. Like you really truly have to learn on your own. So at least I've got that going for me. I'm smart in that way.
Yeah.
But I'm really weak
you respect the distance.
English as well. I don't know punctuation at all.
Yeah.
0.
Spelling?
Oh,
terrible.
Spelling I'm not terrible. It's punctuation. I couldn't put a fucking colon, semi. I wouldn't know. I don't know when commas come in.
So
I don't know what's hyphenated. Oh yeah, I know. That's why like shit. You're good at that.
That's why I write all our stuff.
I literally say every day, I'm like, at least once a day, I'm like, I need to go back to school. That's like my like number one mantra. But one day at a time.
Dude, I'm glad you brought up the men thing, because I didn't even think about that. But yeah, like that's such another interesting place to explore, like a weakness for men.
Oh man,
for sure. Oh boy.
Yeah, just be careful out there, y'all. Just take care of yourself.
Take care of yourself. And
go read a book.
I do want to say, like, don't be afraid to feel things and like try things. And like, just because you may think you're weak somewhere, like, it's okay.
If you want to go to Del Taco, it's okay. Like I tell myself,
but like practice,
moderation.
Practice getting stronger.
Yes.
Like practice, take a little bit at a time.
Go 3 Taco Tuesday, then maybe hit it up for just like a single taco on a Saturday. Just take it easy. Take care of yourself.
Find a balance.
Balance.
Guys. Yeah.
Yes. Balance.
And guys, just know that because you're bummed out or because you're eating.
So awkward. We were trying to wrap it up. I think I was.
You were.
I'm sorry.
I want to say this.
I know. I'm sorry. Say it. Sorry.
Because this
I
is
feel like I was very awkward in that moment.
No, this is so important for me, because we've said this before, that just because you are having a hard time, it doesn't mean you're weak. just because
you're
having
if that's the case, then I'm in trouble. So yeah,
like
it's not true.
I want to just say that right now is like, if you're having a hard time, if you feel like you're fucking giving into everything and you're just failing all the time, it doesn't mean you're weak. Maybe you are for the moment, but it doesn't mean that that's who you fundamentally are. Because
as a person,
feeling shit, that's and moving through it, that's strong as fuck.
That is also part of being a human. And we are all lucky to be alive. So don't beat yourself up, because like I just said, if that was messing up and failing and like fucking giving in all the time means you're weak, I am the world's weakest person. So just give yourself a break, take care of yourself, read a book, eat Del Taco.
I'm gonna let you wrap it up.
Am I wrapping it up?
Yeah, I'm letting you do it.
I know. I feel like I was really on a momentum there. Also my breath. It just bounced off the mic and came back at me, and I'm like fucking dying.
Let's go give into some tacos.
Okay, Tokaya.
I love it. I love it when one of us, I can always tell when you want to wrap it up, and then I'm like, no, but wait, hold on.
Only because I'm dumb. I was like, I don't think I have anything else to say. I don't think I have anything else to talk about. And then I'm over here just sitting here like an idiot. But we got through it. We made it through it. We are strong. We are podcasters.
The fucking word she said at the end before was a place that we're going to eat, apparently.
Oh, yeah, Tokaya, if you were wondering. It's
like,
don't
delicious.
Look it up. I know, everybody's like searching
what is
it
this
means.
word? It's like a Japanese,
it's
like...
the dopest Mexican restaurant. Organic, healthy, a little pricey, but very good if you're in the LA area.
We're going to hit it up.
Yeah, so we're going to go eat dinner. Thank you guys so much for joining us again.
Come on back.
Come back next week.
Bye.